Daylight, my MVVs, welcome.
They said that a group of elders have come out now and they are fighting so fiercely over this tradition that they are, desecrating their tradition, that it is never been seen like this and all of that. They talked about the Isese ritual. They said even Ebony who did Isese ritual, remember they said they did about three rituals or four rituals. So Ebony also did the Isese ritual. They said Ebony did not even finish the Isese ritual and she ran, that she had a very serious appointment in the UK and she left for the UK. Kabiyesi did not bother because as at the time, it was looking as if Kabiyesi himself didn't even want them to complete the rituals or didn't even want them to do the rituals. So they were hoping that for somebody like Ebony who understands the culture of the Yoruba people very well, because she is very traditional, okay? She may be exposed and very intelligent, but she is very, very traditional. She's somebody who holds her culture very firmly, okay? And so the elders say they were even expecting that for somebody like her parents or, those who are still alive would have, educated her on the importance of these rituals. Apparently, they didn't see it as that serious. And so even the Isese ritual, she did not complete. The sacred tradition, the heartbeat of Yoruba spirituality and governance, has been deeply desecrated in the palace of the Ooni of Ife, where every item, every ritual, and every word was echoed with reverence for Yoruba, customs. Something has shifted. What was once a stronghold of heritage has now become, in the eyes of many, a symbol of betrayal, and the object at that center of this cultural and spiritual crisis is none other than the palace, marriage registry. Elders are very, very upset. They are not taking it lightly. They're not taking it lightly with the Ooni of Ife. They are not taking it lightly with this this year group. They said this book, once, guarded and maintained with the strictest care, was not just a ledger of names. It was a sacred record, okay? A binding covenant between the royal bloodline and the ancestral spirit. Every name entered in that register or that registry carried with the weight, okay, of tradition, the echo of rituals, and the authority of the gods. It is not meant to be altered, erased, or manipulated to suit, palace politics or individual agenda. And you and I know this palace politics, a lot of palace politics happening, and it didn't just start now. It's always been there. They have done a lot of things to Olori Naomi, this palace politics. There was a time that Kabiyesi was in the US. Nami had left the palace with Adenikawu and her family to go and run, I think, a crusade in Akure. When they came, they got to the palace late at night. Nami's suit was locked. Nami was in the cold with Adenikawu. They called Ooni of Ife in the US. When they called Ooni of Ife was so angry as if he was going to pull the whole walls down because he heard that Tadenikawa was outside that night. But Nami was waiting for Kabiyesi to call back and tell her that things have been solved. Kabiyesi didn't call back. When Kabiyesi called her, when Nami called back, Kabiyesi started lashing on her that she's lying, that they said the doors are open, that why is she trying to cook up, so blah, 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 blah. That's the same palace politics there, where a lot of people who knew the truth and never said it. And this happens to be the reason why, Nami is standing up for Akowi Oba. Because Akowi Oba was there for her that night. Akowi Oba has always been there for Queen Naomi. And this is the first time that Akowi Oba would need the help of Olori Naomi. Omo, Nami stood for Akowi Oba. Yes. The kind of politics that is being played in the palace is not a small thing. For you to be married and be happy in the palace, your heart must be strong. Because the politics that is in that place is not something that is small. Now, before I continue this gist, I need to give a shout out to our mommies in the house, our channel members, our beautiful, beautiful mommies, aunties, and sisters. I love you guys. And, all of us are Delaram. Delaram celebrity, we appreciate you guys. Thank you for your contribution. God will bless you. Like I always say, good measure, press down, shake it together, so shall your blessing be. Mommy Abe, the Mommy Titilayo Aluwa Yeye, Mommy Tony Uzo, Mommy Joyce Ndweze, Mommy Kehinde Adeniyi, Mommy Busy B, Mommy Oyeyemi Fasakin, Mommy Elizabeth Agonrede, Mommy Taiwo Ali Balogo, Mommy Tony Bill. God will bless you and bless the work of your hands. Everything that concerns you is blessed. God will make his face shine upon you and shine upon his own your children. No evil shall come close to you. None of you shall go missing. Your children will be in good health. You'll be in good health. Long life and prosperity is your portion. Amen. Thank you for being there for us. We appreciate you from the depth of our hearts. I personally am saying thank you. Esheo Adukbeo, my mommies, my aunties, my sisters in the house. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much. Without you, I will not be here. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Esheo Adukbeo, my people. Thank you. They say the one that is paining them. Penning even the people who were against Olori Naomi. They are going through so much pain in their hearts because they feel like this is horror in their tradition. That Queen Naomi's name, the name of the woman who spiritually wedded the throne, chosen by divine confirmation and consecrated through sacred rite, was found to be missing. No ceremony was held to revoke her status, no pronouncement from the Ooni, no public ritual of dismissal, just silence and a blank space where her name once sat proudly. Who is this person that has this audacity, that has this animal boldness or animal bogusness to do this kind of a thing? The moment this discovery was made, a chill ran through the council of elders. They gathered not in celebration but curiosity, but in fact, it was so terrible. To them, this was not like it is not an administrative mistake or an error of omission. It is a loud and clear act of desecration. The registry, once holy, had been defiled by unseen hands. Hands they suspect belong to individuals with, hidden motive and ambition that run, counter to the spiritual, calling of the palace. And this is not acceptable. They will not agree. Now, KBSC has been trying to propose solution for them to, in fact, what they needed to do. They said they are not doing it. They brought the same register to them in the Council of Elders meeting. They rejected the register. And they said this broke the heart of KBSC because this has never happened before. And they said Paropo too is very worried. Why is this happening during their time? I say yes, so it will happen because people went to go and pack all these Oloris to come and keep inside the palace. I'm going to bring you more update. Do not forget that these are all alleged, rumored, unverified information making the rounds on social media and should not be seen as fact.